What's so funny, TSM?
It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup nurse, the 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 makeup. Yeah, it's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup.
I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Pajami, the makeup nurse. Today is Senate Saturday, and it's also West Virginia Day, Bavarian Crepes Day, and Goof Off Day. And this is a good day to goof off. It's Saturday. And the day in history, in 1941, James Stewart is inducted into the Army, becoming the first major American movie star to wear a military uniform in World War II. And in 1946, first American-built rocket, the WAC Corporal, to leave the Earth's atmosphere, reaching an altitude of 50 miles. In 1957, All Shook Up single released by Elvis Presley. And for the space theme, I guess you will, the riddle of the day is, how do you get a baby astronaut to sleep? And if you want to join the Pajama Club, hit that subscribe button, sit back, get comfy, and let's get started. And we're going to start with the Thayer's Blemish Clearing Toner, Rich Hazel Aloe Vera formula with 2% salicylic acid and lemon scented. Smells like lemon. I wasn't going to film today, but you know what? It's like I didn't go home because I've been exhausted. Last weekend was the funeral and a lot of driving, and then this week's been long, so I'm like, you know what? I haven't really been filming. What am I gonna do? And I got my coffee, so I'm a little more awake than I normally am, because before work, I'm just like, okay guys, let's get this party started. And I'm not chipper because I am not a morning person, but I try to be for you guys. Anyway, let's use this Glow Recipe Pomegranate Peptide Firming Serum. I'm smelling a little bit more today. Seems like sometimes the more I use, the more I do actually smell it. Okay, we're going to use the Gold Fadden Problem Tired Eyes Solution Bright Eyes Dark Circle Radiance Concentrate. And I have tired eyes more than usual lately, so, and I haven't been really doing my skincare or my makeup, which I really got out of that routine. I need to get back in that routine. And we're going to use the Pond's Hydration Fresh. And this is, I think it smells like watermelon, if I remember, because it was watermelon. I got this from my Punch Me. Yes. Oh, it smells good. And it's hydrating. And it's like thin, so it's kind of good for makeup too. To really get that in there to prep your skin for makeup. I think this is like one of my favorites lately. And I was lucky because I got one and my daughter got one, and I stole hers because she doesn't care about like scent and stuff. She just needs stuff for her skin because she has a lot of acne right up in her cheeks. Which I had a lot of acne when I was young, well actually when I hit about 30, and I ended up going on that Accutane. I do not recommend that. That is the most awful stuff, and that's why she won't go on it because it was very harsh to your body. And like I said in other videos, I think they don't even, I don't even think they prescribe that anymore. Okay, this is the lip scrub, Lucky Chick Sweet Vanilla. Then we're going to use the I Heart Revolution Tasty Peach Lip Oil. Because after you scrub your lips, you gotta put some moisturizer in it. Okay, for Bavarian Crepe Stay, we're going to use this palette by Too Faced because it's a maple syrup scented. I had to write it on here. All right, we are going to go in with let's go in with Ding Dong. I always like to go higher up, try to go higher up, because by the time because of my hooded eyes, by the time I'm finished, my transition shade isn't as noticeable. Okay. I normally go in with my other brush, but I'm going to try this brush again. This one is just too much. Like, see, I like this one, and it's a thinner. This one's just too big. But I want to try these brushes out again from yesterday. All right, let's go in with Down the Chimney. I wish they wouldn't have had two blushes in here. I wish they would have put like maybe another color in this palette. But so I'm using the primer I used yesterday, and it's much better today. So, but I used a brush. It did have a little bit of my concealer on it, but I don't think that made a difference. So, but yeah, it's going on much better, not as patchy as yesterday. So maybe I just had to like get in there and maybe use the brushes better for that and not your finger, because I used my finger yesterday. Okay, I like this one. I always use my Wet n Wild one, which I can't find right at the moment. So, all right, we are going to go in with All the Jingle Ladies. Oh wow, I just realized this is a similar look as yesterday. I guess I could have went in with another one, but I guess I wanted to do this look since I'm not doing anything today. I guess, I don't know. I want to say Baby It's Cold Outside, because looks like such a beautiful shade. And I'm just going to wipe this right off. I do need to get more makeup. Yeah, if my husband hears me say that, he'll be like, no, you don't. But I do want to get research, maybe hopefully today, some. You know what? I've never did this look with green, so let's do 100% that Grinch and put some green, a little bit of the green in with the gold. I want to get some more Senna makeup for. I put a poll out on my community tab, and the people who responded said that one of their favorite videos is this video, which it's one of my favorites to film because I love Senna makeup. So I want to make sure. I know I haven't been filming as much, but I want to at least get this video out, especially if this is one of your favorites. So that's my goal. All right, now we're going to use the I Heart Revolution Coconut Brow Oil. It smells so good. Okay, because I have this here, let's use the Pacifica Cherry Matte Mattifying Primer. It's got wild cherry extract. I'm not really smelling it today though. I have in the past. But if you've been with me, you know I have problems smelling sometimes. Okay, the Organic Kula Tinted Moisturizer Sunscreen in Fresh Rose for our foundation. And I usually put 2 coats because it's so thin and not full. I mean, obviously it's not even close to even light coverage. But it is a tinted sunscreen. And I guess you could put this, I've never thought of this, but put this under a foundation. But it's been fine using this and then the concealer and then some of the other products I use. It covers most of my, by the end, my dark spots and everything, all my problems with my skin. My hair is getting in my way. I need my hair done. Actually today I think I'm good without a second coat. So, okay, now we're going to use the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation infused with peach and sweet fig cream. It's peeling my face again. Usually this I don't know, this foundation is just, but then the primer's not good either. But I wanted to try it again, especially since I'm not going to work, but usually at the end, after I can get it to look not as patchy. That's why I need to get different Senna makeup for you. So because last week when I used it, this combination together, it wasn't as bad. Oh, I put too much. That's all right. I'll blend it and it'll look fine. It won't look as bad. Okay, we're going to use the Flower Gel Crush in Raspberry for blush. It smells so good. And I'm going to use the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Glow Stick. It smells like watermelon. I need to get another one of these in case they... I mean, I got plenty of product, but, you know, if this gets sold out, then what am I going to do? I should say discontinued, not sold out. Okay, then for powder, we're going to use the I Heart Revolution Peach Powder. And then we'll use the Essence Scented Coffee Brush for my T-zone. Oh, got some in my hair. More. Set under my eyes. All right, I have the Physicians Formula Bread and Butter, and this is the Toasty bronzer. I don't know what happened to my Winky Lux coffee breath scented bronzer. I always had it on my desk here, and it's been gone for a while. I haven't been able to find it, so I don't know if it, because I have it right here and the garbage is somewhat nearby, if it fell into the garbage or what. Because if housekeeping was going to steal something, it wouldn't be coffee. The somewhat broken up coffee scented, coffee breath scented bronzer. So I don't think it's theft. I just think it's maybe it fell and broke because it was already kind of broken. They threw it away. I don't know. Or it fell in there in the garbage. But I try to keep it away from, somewhat away, so if anything drops, it's right there. But anyway, maybe it'll just show up one day because, you know, this is a mess. But I mean, I've been looking for it for weeks. But that doesn't mean anything. I don't have, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, snake country. It's been right there all along. Okay, we're going to use Christmas Morning Blush from the palette. Because last time I used the fruitcake. Alright, I'm going to use the Too Faced Sugar Peach palette, the highlight, the Peach Pearl in this palette. I have about a month left of this assignment, and I don't plan on extending, but I have some options. a North Carolina position that I've had an interview on and I should know next week, and an Ohio position that I have an interview on Monday for that, and then I have some interviews next Friday, but hopefully I don't have to wait till then for a decision, because I'm going to have to make a decision here of what I'm going to do, and I really don't want to extend. Okay, let's go on with Angel Wings. Actually, no. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Let's actually go in with Ding Dong, which is our transition shade for under our eyes. Just to bring out our transition shade a little more. Since I think we did a good job with the green, with the liner. Alright, we're going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Brownie for our brows. It smells like chocolate. I thought my granddaughter broke it, but she didn't. I was happy. But I'm going to have some more empties soon, because I gave my daughter, I was using some of this stuff that I like, and she needed it more than me because some of it was acne stuff, and you know, like I said, she has a bunch right there, so I gave it to her, and my granddaughter got into it, and I'm like, Alyssa, you need to put it up higher. And she goes, Mom, this is where I had it. She just finds it and gets into it. Oh, I forgot to blend this part. It's a good thing I did that before we put on mascara. Okay, I put some of those BioTrue drops in this because yesterday it seemed kind of like thick, and this is a Fruit Pigmented Mascara, 100% pure mascara. It smells good. Oh, much better. Those drops I think helped, because it's much better. Just needed some help. And that could have been because it's been a while since I've had this for a while. But I didn't open it until yesterday. But I guess, you know, things still can lose their potency and stuff. That's why you throw away meds that are expired, right? Even though they're not opened. And supplies. But it's a lot different when you're giving someone medical supplies, making sure it's not expired versus makeup. Trust me, I get you can still get an infection or something with makeup or whatever, but and if you've been with me for a while, you know I never throw anything away, and I've never gotten an infection. Okay, Angel Wings. Now we're gonna go in with this. And if I'm not at the hospital, I will still use meds at home that are expired, because yeah, it loses its potency, but it still works, so I still do it. But at the hospital, I will throw anything away, even if it's like hasn't quite, like we have to do rounds, so even if it's quite not expired but it's coming due, just to make sure it doesn't get used after expiration. Let's go back in with Ding Dong. we throw it away because we don't want it to expire and then get used on someone. So that's if it's getting close, yep, it gets thrown away. Let's just kind of blend this out. All right, because this is right here, I'm going to just use this, and this is the Crazy For You with Too Faced. I don't know what happened to my No Name lipstick. I lost that too. And that was up here more, so I don't think I could have just fallen off. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I have a imaginary makeup thief. Or invisible makeup thief. I should say not imaginary. Well, it is imaginary at this point. Because it's right here, I'm going to use Pacifica Cherry Matte Setting Spray Cherry and Raspberry Leaf and Hyaluronic Acid. Okay, I'm not going to use my hairspray, but I have been using this Secret Whole Body Sensitive Deodorant for Fresh for Pits, Privates, and More. And it's the almond milk and honey. I'm really loving these scents and how it works. I'm really liking this. I'm usually like a solid deodorant person, but this has actually been, I'm liking it. And I got a couple of those from Pinch Me, the solid and the sprays in different scents. I've tried, I think, 2 of the scents. So far, I like them. And I haven't tried the solids yet, but I'm sure it's the same as just solid. But I will go ahead and use the number 5 solid perfume, which you guys know I really don't like. It's hard to blend. The smell's not very good. And I used my scissors to even like get it blended in. And you have to like really dig in. I don't like this at all. But I'm gonna use it till it's gone. See? And it's taking a while. I use this every day, try to every day just to get it used up. All right, this is it for Scented Saturday. Let me know what you think down below. And the quote of the day comes from Bill Keane. Yesterday's the past, tomorrow's the future, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. And remember, don't wake up and choose violence. Choose kindness. And I'll see you next time. Bye!